Hello everyone. Today we will see how to select specific number of rows from a table in MySQL. So for that we can use limit keyword. So the limit keyword can be used in three different ways. One is limit with one argument. The another way is limit with two arguments. And the limit keyword with one another keyword that is called offset. So limit argument 1, and then we'll have the keyword offset argument. Fine. So let us see the syntax of this. The syntax of this will be like select columns from table name limit and then argument 1. Fine. So this argument 1 will be a number, and that one is going to represent the total number of rows that we want to display. Fine. Suppose if I'm going to write 3 over here, then this one is going to display, or this one is going to select 3 rows from the table. Fine. Let us go for the second option. In case of second option, the remaining syntax will be as it is. We just need to add argument 2. Now in this particular case, the meaning of argument 1 is the starting point, the point from which it will start fetching the row, and argument 2 is going to represent the total number of rows to be fetched in the resultant table. Fine. And the third one is with the offset keyword. Fine. So in that particular, what we will have is we will have limit argument 1, and then we'll have offset, and with offset we'll have argument 1, the argument of offset. Fine. Okay, so in this particular, this argument 1 represents the total number of rows to be fetched in the resultant table, and this offset represent offset of argument 1 of offset represents the starting point from which the rows to be fetched. Fine. Whenever we are going to consider the starting point of a row, suppose if I'm going to write 2 over here, the meaning of that one is it is going to fetch the data from third row, because the calculation starts from 0. So 0, 1, 2. So from second row it will start fetching. Fine. So let us see the example of that, so we will get better idea of this. Fine. Okay, fine. So I'm having one table. That table is employee table, and in employee table I'm having some data. So let us execute the queries. Fine. So I'm executing the first way, that is select star from employee, that is the table name, limit. I'm going to write 5. So this one is going to represent 5 rows in my resultant table. Fine. So let us see the result of this. Let us click on the go button. Basically this table contains total 20 rows, and out of that first 5 row will be fetched by using this. Fine. So we can see over here the first 5 row has been fetched in this resultant table. Fine. Let us go for the second one. Suppose I'm going to write limit 5 comma 3. So in this case the 5 will be starting point and 3 will be the total number of rows that is going to be fetched. Fine. So as I have written 5 over here, it will start from the 6 because it is starting from the 0. Fine. So let us see the result of this. In previous case, the result or the fetching started from 101. Now let us see the result in this particular case. Fine. So it has started fetching from 106 and it has fetched how many rows? It has fetched 3 rows. Fine. 106, 107 and 108 employee numbers. Fine. Now let us try another one. Suppose I'm going to write limit 3 over here, and let me fetch the total number of rows 6. Fine. Fine. So you can see over here it starts from 4th position and it is fetching 6 rows. Okay, let's go for the last option. The last option is with offset keyword. Fine. So in that particular case, first I need to provide the number of rows that we want to fetch. Suppose I want to fetch 4 rows. Fine. And the offset for that I'm going to set is say 9. So from 10th position it will start fetching, and how many rows it is going to fetch? It is going to fetch 4 number of rows. Fine. Let us see the result of this. Fine. So it has start fetching from 110, that is the 10th position, and it has fetched 4 rows. So this way we can use the limit keyword to fetch specific number of records from the database. Hope you enjoyed this. Thank you very much.